Now, more on Vice President Kamala Harris, who is the front runner for the Democratic presidential nomination. After President Biden stepped aside, he endorsed the VP, and so far, dozens of members of Congress have followed suit. 2020 co-anchor Deborah Roberts is here with a closer look at Vice President Harris and her path to this extraordinary moment. Good morning, Deb.
Good morning, Robin. And yes, it's not a lock. Harris vows to earn this nomination for president, but many are noting that she is poised to possibly shatter that elusive glass ceiling in American politics. It's a moment that she's become familiar with since the start of her public service career.
And when we fight, we win.
This morning, all eyes on Vice President Kamala Harris. President Biden endorsing his VP as the Democratic nominee, and 59-year-old Harris accepting.
I, Kamala Davy Harris, do solemnly swear.
She made history as the first woman to serve as vice president after blazing new trails in public service. A former San Francisco prosecutor, she was later elected California's Attorney General, the first female and first person of color in that position, before going on to be elected to the U.S. Senate in 2017. Harris became known for her work on the Judicial and Intelligence Committees, with a strong stance on civil and abortion rights, which she grilled future Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh about during his nomination hearing.
Can you think of any laws that give the government the power to make decisions about the male body?
I'm not thinking of any right now.
As vice president, Harris has taken the lead on the abortion rights issue following the Supreme Court's overturning of Roe v. Wade.
America must trust women. America must honor individual choice. America must defend freedom.
She's also taken on immigration. In 2021, President Biden tasking her to lead the diplomatic efforts with 3 Central American countries to address the root causes of migration. The White House praising her work. But after migrant encounters hit record levels before decreasing, Republicans hit Harris on the hot-button issue.
Kamala had one job, and that was to fix the border. Now imagine her in charge of the entire country.
Before her VP role, Harris had presidential ambitions, taking on former President Donald Trump.
He's tearing us apart. She'll bring us together.
Married for 10 years to lawyer Doug Emhoff, Harris is known as Mamala to her stepchildren Ella and Cole. When she was chosen as vice president, she reflected on the historic moment with Robin.
I will be the first, but I will not be the last. You know, I was raised by a mother who said that to me all the time. Kamala, you may be the first to do many things. Make sure you're not the last. And that's how I feel about this moment.
If Harris secures the nomination, the big question so many are asking, who will complete her history-making ticket? Well, some of the names being thrown about as possible VP contenders for Harris are North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper, Governor of Pennsylvania Josh Shapiro, Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear, Governor of Michigan Gretchen Whitmer, among others. So the guessing game continues, George, with just less than a month to go before the convention.
Yeah, Senator Mark Kelly of Arizona in that list as well.